This young old auntie was cleaning when, due to a moment of carelessness, she broke an antique teapot belonging to the homeowner. At first, she thought the porcelain item wasn't worth much. However, when she reported the incident to the cleaning company, the manager delivered both good and bad news. The good news was that the homeowner had gone abroad and wouldn't be back for another 6 months. The bad news, however, was that the antique teapot she had broken was from China's Tang dynasty and its value was astronomical. Even if she sold off her entire lineage, spanning 8 generations, she still couldn't afford it. Devastated by this revelation, Laura stared at the room key on the table, and suddenly, a bold idea struck her. She opened all the doors of the villa and then lay down on the homeowner's large, luxurious bed with a contented expression, admiring the valuable clothes in the wardrobe. Glancing at her own haggard reflection in the mirror, she said nothing and decided to put on those beautiful clothes. She then burned her old, worn-out clothes to ashes and, in a sense, transformed herself into the mistress of the house. Laura thought since she couldn't pay for the teapot, she might as well live like the rich for a while and enjoy the lifestyle she had always dreamed of. When hunger struck, she went down to the cellar, retrieved some extravagant steaks from the fridge, something only the wealthy could afford, and paired it with a bottle of 1928 Lafite. To make the villa feel more like her own, she tore up all the photos of the homeowner and redecorated the space to match her idealized vision of luxury. However, just 2 days into her new life, the sound of a doorbell rang and shattered her fantasy. Thinking the homeowner had returned early, Laura nervously went to the door, but when she opened it, she was surprised to find a young man asking for directions. As they chatted, the young man's girlfriend suddenly screamed in pain. It turned out she was in labor, about to give birth. In a panic, Laura had no choice but to invite them inside. With the situation becoming critical, Laura scrambled to help deliver the baby. Miraculously, the baby was born safely. As she gazed at the tiny newborn in her arms, Laura couldn't shake the overwhelming emotions that flooded her. This was her first time experiencing such a thing, and an entirely new feeling of home emerged in her heart. At over 50 years old and without children of her own, the arrival of this young couple and their child softened her loneliness and gave her a sense of purpose. Reflecting on these feelings, a troubling thought suddenly crossed Laura's mind.